Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mehreen, aka Teacher Mel. Welcome to my first ever proper vlog. Today, I want to share something very close to my heart. People often ask me, why did you choose Islam? Honestly, there are many reasons, but I'll keep it simple. Here are my top 5 reasons why I became a Muslimah. Reasons that still guide me every single day. The first reason is women's rights. Before Islam, I thought religion often limited women. But when I studied Islam through online and free resources, I realized it was a complete opposite. Islam protects women's dignity and property and inheritance. In fact, in Surah An-Nisa, Ayah 7, for men is a share of what the parents and close relatives leave, and for women is a share of what the parents and close relatives leave, be it little or much, an obligatory share. This verse struck me deeply because in my own life, when my mother passed away, my uncle took away my rights to my mother's business and property. You might be asking, how is that possible? I'm an adopted daughter of my mom, and before she died, my uncle and my mom had an agreement that once she passed away, he would take care of the business, the property, and me temporarily. But little did I know, my uncle changed the contract title of the business and the property solely under his name. I was left with nothing. That made me, or that pain made me realize the importance of a system that protects women, not overlooks them. Islam gave me that reassurance and justice. My second reason is how Islam connects faith and science. The Quran mentions things that modern science only discovered recently. In Surah Al-Mu'minun, ayah 13, then we place him as a sperm drop in a firm lodging. This refers to the embryo developing in the womb, something described in detail long before modern medicine. Another clear example is the water cycle. The Quran describes how rain is formed, how it falls, and revives the earth in Surah An-Nur, ayah 43. For me, it's proof that Islam is not blind faith, it's truth confirmed by reality. The third reason is the discipline Islam gave me. Before, my life felt scattered with no real structure. But prayer, fasting, and modesty gave me balance. In Surah Al Ankabut, Ayah 43, indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing. And I feel this every day when I pause 5 times a day for Salah. It keeps me grounded. Even small things like not wasting food during Ramadan or keeping my words clean became acts of worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That disciplines itself shaped me into a calmer or more mindful person, which is I truly thank Islam. The fourth reason is peace. Before Islam, I always felt restless even when life seemed okay. But when I learned to truly submit my heart to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that anxiety began to fade. In fact, in Surah Arad, ayah 28, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah, hearts are reassured or assured. That's exactly what I experienced. Even in hardship, I feel a peace that nothing in this world could ever give. And finally, the core of it all, believe in one God. No confusion, no middleman, no idols, just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of everything. The simplicity is what drew me in, and it's what keeps me strong. It answered my deepest question in my heart: what or who do I live for? The answer is Allah alone. In fact, in Surah Al Baqarah, Ayah 163, and your God is one God. There is no deity except Him, the most compassionate, the most merciful. This verse sums up my entire journey. I don't worship creation, I only worship the Creator. That is the freedom, peace, and clarity that Islam gave me. And I hope you too, you experience this. And so, those are my top 5 reasons for becoming a Muslimah: women's rights, harmony with science, discipline, peace, and the belief in one God. Each of these isn't just theory, they're part of my life, my struggles, and my journey. If you're on your own path, I hope my story helps you too. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all closer to Him. With English for the world and Quran for the heart, this has been Mehereen, aka Teacher Mel. Thank you so much for listening. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum.